Perhaps nothing in the world is as romantic, as mysterious as a woman in an Indian sari. And perhaps no one in the world knows women and saris as well as India's #1 group of fashion stores, Benzer. There are indeed many ways of wearing an Indian sari: Gujarati, Bengali, the classic North Indian. But on a Benzer photo shoot, you can expect innovation after innovation. Meet Corey Walia, hair and makeup artist and stylist of international renown. Corey speaks over 24 languages, has traveled the world dressing up beautiful women, as he does every year for every Benzer shoot. Let's hear what Corey has to say about Benzer.
Benzer gives not just excellent value for money, very often a one-of-a-kind garment. They do not repeat certain saris and lehengas. They do not. And more than that, you get excellent post-sales service.
That beautiful woman at the center of all the attention is Maggie. Maggie was born in the Ukraine. She shoots for leading international brands in Paris, Tokyo, Seoul, and Shanghai. But Maggie's home and heart are in India, where that very special man in her life comes from. Corey demonstrates on Maggie 3 different ways of wearing a sari. To age-old tradition, he adds delightful new innovations.
Tucking in this sari, and while I begin to handle the pallu, Sunita will help me with the pleats. The most important part is to get the length, the desired length of the pallu, and here this beautiful weave and embroidery detail is visible, but it's a crime to cover Maggie's lovely stomach. And so all of you do that workout so that you can wear it the same way. You don't have to have it across your belly. You have it here. Just the most exquisite sari. Black. It's a proper normal sari drape, but with a cocktail twist. So, now the important thing to remember here is that when you're getting ready by yourself, having your pallu length predetermined is very important. You know, I used to watch my mum getting ready, and she would place it over her shoulder, check that the length was correct, and then push this back like this and get the length. And generally, the rule of thumb is that if you're having your pallu and you don't want it to trail on the ground, you make sure that the end of the pallu is at the same place where the joint of your knee is at the back. So just where your knee joint is, that's about where your pallu should end, so that it doesn't do jhadu on the floor. Here we are, getting the pleats right and then tucked in. And for safety's sake, normally you hold the pleats against your petticoat, leaving the top one. Take a safety pin and pin all the pleats to your petticoat from the inside, through your petticoat, except the top one, so that it's never visible, but all the other pleats are pinned. And so even if you trip or you step on the inside of your pleats when you're walking, your pleats will not open and embarrass you. You know, they will not embarrass you. So here we are. Place it here, and then very gracefully drop it onto your arm. And sometimes I have another trick. When you're doing this bit, you bring it here, and then you twist it and turn it in, so that you get this very beautiful fit there. Like Mumtaz, the actress from the gorgeous Mumtaz from the 60s and 70s, she had that trick. And there you are. Here's yet another way of draping a sari. One of my personal favorites and guaranteed to turn heads, especially because it's in reverse. Watch. Okay, taken the sari the normal way, put it on. Now we take it round, Maggie, once more, and yeah, tucking it in. There will be no pleats in front. Okay, now take the pallu and very narrow, you pleat the pallu, quite narrow pleats. Bring it from underneath, place it over the right shoulder, bring it from the back, bring it over the left shoulder in a beautiful cowl. Now you can turn. Besides that, this beautiful choli has to be revealed in all its glory. Yes, and here we begin the pleats. Okay. Now, all this excess, you can place it comfortably on your shoulder, pin it to either shoulder, then you can take this and use it whichever way you like. You can take it and put it here, you can tuck it here, you can hold it, you can leave it. Sometimes we just loop it around the wrist beautifully, and it's there, you know.
Hair, makeup and styling, photographic lighting and technique, all of these make great pictures. But in real life, as in a photo shoot, at the heart of everything is a woman in a Benzer sari. You are indeed the center of our universe. Thank you for listening.